Good morning. Hey, this is my pollutant. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, I didn't sleep last night, so pardon me, pardon me, pardon me. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Pardon me, pardon me, pardon me. I slept very late. So sorry, I slept very late. Most times my nights are like that. So very, very late. So please, I am so sorry, okay? I am so sorry. Forgive me, my people, my kings and my queens. Okay, before I start, this is a set of new type of bead from Illumina Temple Center. This is it. This is it. Okay. All kind of beads from Illumina. Okay. Okay. Except from this is blue eye. This is another blue eye. But this is glass. This is glass. Okay. With all the elements embedded inside. Okay. You just have a limited. It has a limited, just 10 pieces that is remaining. Why these 3 are mine? All kind of, these ones are glass. These ones are glass. So with all the elements embedded inside, not just for your lecture, not just for you to wear and enjoy yourself, okay? Not just for you to wear and enjoy yourself, it's also for protection. Protection, it absorbs all kind of energies, negativities around you, stress, pain, shame, both from you and from others. It absorbs it. Okay? Okay. I'm just setting down there my live video because I made my live video by 9 o'clock. So Messi I come like alright. So it's embedded with all kind of, okay. This is black obsidian. This is black obsidian, okay. Everything you see here is glass. Okay. Okay. So it's not much, it's just 5,000 naira for one. It's just 5,000 naira for one. Okay. Anybody can wear it. Your sons and your daughters can wear it, especially when they come back from school. Especially when they come back from school, let them wear it. When they are going in the morning, remove it. Okay, this is also crystals. The only thing that's not crystal here is the cowries, but everything here is crystal. Everything you see here is crystal. Okay, everything here is crystal. All beads at Illumina Temple Center is and has been spiritually worked on. Okay, this is the first time of me doing this queen bee. It absorbs all kind of negativities from you. I recommend this bead especially for those looking for fruit of the womb. I also recommend this bead for those who have all kind of venereal diseases. For men, low sperm counts. Okay, for men, low sperm counts. I said it sometime ago. I said it comes with oil. A perfectly, specially blended, prepared oil for those looking for fruit of the womb, for those who have low sperm count and quick ejaculation. It's also recommended for everybody. Everybody. It's heavy, yes, because it's all crystal. All crystal. Okay. One is sold for 10,000 naira for one. One single one for 10,000 naira. Okay. 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 Anyone can wear it. It comes with lock. You can wear it on your, especially bankers, office workers. You can wear it on top of on your neck and put your normal chain. Okay. Especially the Fridays, you people are expected to wear native. It is good. It blends with any clothes you are wearing. It also crystal with all the elements, all the 5 elements. Well crafted, made by me. Me. I make other beads, but this one, I take time in making this one. Though I don't let anybody make my bead for me, but this one, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. This bead is good. You know why this bead is so unique? It has no blue eye bead. You know why it's unique? It has no blue eye. Okay, this one has glow in the dark. Glow in the dark butterfly. It is well crafted. It has no blue eye. For those of you who are scared of wearing blue eye, what will people say? No say on a life, what will people say? So this is not a bead you can go and get in the market, no. Because I spend money, I spend time, not just physically, not just spiritually, but physically, in crafting it. One is sold for 10,000 naira. It comes with oil. A selected, it comes with a very crazy, very powerful oil. I don't post that one. I don't share that one. No matter what, I can't share the recipes of that one. It comes with this bead, this particular bead. Not this one, no. I posted the other white bead I was wearing. That one that has Pokemon. And I said it's 10,000 naira. Somebody chatted me that she want to buy bead. I said, which one? She brought my black obsidian bead that I sell for 50,000 naira. I said, is this one? I said, she said, you said this one, is it not 10,000? I said, as in your housemaid. Please go and screenshot to where I put 10,000 naira and bring it. And she went to Facebook and screenshotted that white one. And I come and post and share it on my WhatsApp. I said, but you said it's 10,000. I said, I can see that you are stupid. Black obsidian bead and that white one. Anyways, this one, 10,000 naira for one single one. It comes with oil. I recommend this bead for husband and wife, especially those whose love life. It's no longer stable. I recommend it for husband and wife. Okay? All right. Please, help me. This is me selling my market. You two come and help me. I want you to be my spiritual mother. Now when on a poor, now I go want to make her be on a spiritual mother. But when I get money, I'm not going to be on a spiritual. Please, I'm not looking for me. I'm looking for godmother too. I'm looking for godfather. So please, in case you can come and take me, and be my godfather and my godmother. Because not why you can now you. So let's go straight to the point without wasting any time. I'm still going to snap this bead and post it. Okay. I'm still going to post it. Okay. So today, good morning, my kings and my queens. Good morning, gods and goddesses. Good morning, gatekeepers. Good morning, the watchers. Good morning, rainbow warriors. How was your night? So sorry I kept you guys waiting. My nights are like that. Sometimes I'll be awake. Like last night I was awake. And as my usual being awake, I'm in between here and there. That has always happened to me. In between here and there. I'm here in this world. For many years. My life was in between here and there. Okay. Half of me is cold. Half of me is hot. I see what is happening here. I see what is happening there. The other side. Okay. I hear what is happening in this world. I hear what is happening in the other one. So imagine how messed up I will be, neither here or there. With all the emotions from this world and the other emotion and the emotions from the other world. You know, knocking me and slapping me from different sides. Was like that for many years. I'm so happy I didn't run mad. Yesterday, I went out. As I was coming back, I saw a mad woman. I think she's really mad. And I saw a lot of women looking at her and shaking their head. They look at the woman and shake their head. They look at the woman and shake their head. But they don't know that we have a lot to learn from the mad. People who are mad. They don't know that. They don't know that we have a lot to learn from mad people. I think one of the days I'm going to talk about it. These are things I expect people like you, a lot of people to ask me a question about mad people. No. You can't ask that question. All you are interested is, how will I get married? My mate are married. How will I make money? But the mysteries, there's a lot of cosmic discoveries that you need to discover by yourself, or you ask question and discover it. But nobody wants to know that. Everybody wants to know about me. You got that? Skibo one name also no manana. It is all about me. How will I? My mate has made it. How will I? And look at mysteries. If your mate have made it, you and your mate are not the same. Akalaka de no de. Akalaka de iche. Anyways, my own not to talk. Your own not to close your ear. As that woman shake her head, instantly I read the woman's mind. That is another thing I do. Most of you don't know the extent of my power. That is what I do. And I dive down into that woman's mind. And I saw her saying, Onyeman komete. Igbos are like that. The woman that was shaking her head is Igbo. Igbos are like that. If something bad happened to you, now you cause her. Onyeman kimete. Nemesis is paying you. If something good happened to you, they say, Onyema, how many people she has killed or he has killed? Who knows? They have problem to every solution. Every good thing, they must say something about it, against it, to justify their righteousness. I don't know what I go call their justification. I beg, I don't want to go there now. I don't want to go there. I think now their own people mad. They will say, it was an arrow. If it's their own person that is mad, they say it was a devil. A devil came. It was an arrow. One of our uncle that has been looking at us somehow like killer. You see now. If it's their own brother or sister that make money, they say, it was God. It's God's grace. Yeah, God did it. God has remembered us. Did you see that kind of thinking? Very crazy way of thinking. And the patch on a leak. Make I no feel. Welcome to Illumina Cosmic Discovery. Kings and queens, gods and goddesses. Illumina Temple Center is not Illuminati, has never been Illuminati, will not be Illuminati. So, Illumina Temple Center has no affiliation whatsoever with Illuminati. You want to know the meaning of Illumina? Go through your dictionary. That is, if you people still remember, there's a book called Dictionary. In case you cannot ask your spiritual guide, what is Illuminati? Illumina. Please go to your dictionary and check it. Afram boys and one Milesta H. Marina. From Umuahia North, local government area of Abia State. I live in Lagos. Be careful. Most of you who are scammed, you will call me. You know, say when they don't scam on that number, they go switch them off. Una go now remember my real number. And call me and say, ma, I'm in your village right now. And I ask, where is your village? They say, ma, the address you gave us in Warri. We reached Warri. We now started going to your village. And I look at them, I laugh in Taiwan. And I laugh in Swahili, join it together. And they started calling me scam. Hey, me, are you talk? Did you see me collect your money? Be careful. Not be only me they carry in face, they scam people. Oh. Once you don't they come up for social media, you don't they turn to Odogu like me. They go use your picture for scamming. For those of you who want it quick, scammers or quick, they catch you. I come on the ocho basa kwam anokwam bem no sike. So you be careful. If you like, be careful. If my spirit accept to do work for somebody, I am the one that tell the person to call me video call. I am the one that tell the person to chat me. Now me, they tell the person, call me video call. But if you now, because my number is here, you carry my number and be calling me, I know they pick call. I don't pick normal call. I don't pick WhatsApp call. I definitely does not pick video call. So I don't know the reason why you are calling me. I don't have any business with you. I didn't ask you for money. So is this sense? Then they buy them for school. Then they buy them for school. Is this sense? Common sense. Then they buy them for school. So if they scam you, finish. You now come and tell me, ma, it's like there is some people on social media using your name, your face to scam people. You don't know before. And now you wake up. So you don't know. Anyways, it's a pity. Join others and do the spiritual work and I put on social media. If my spirit directs me to do something for you, you know, go tell me. Now me go call you. Or now me go tell you, say, call me. Which a lot of people are bearing witness up to today. If I'm told to do something for you, I will do it. I won't tell you. The only way you will know is when I ask you to send me your number, send me your address, let me send something that you will use for you. And it's working out for them. So if you are scam and you are calling me, my God will punish you for scamming my money. God cannot punish me because I don't collect your money. God will only punish you because you are a criminal. I didn't ask you to call me. My consultation fee has always been 30,000 naira. And some of you say, but you say it's 7,000 naira. I don't know you. I don't know what you're talking about. So Moranya, Morako, use your HQ. That is all I'm telling you. Makandogi. Please, ma, I want to join Illuminati. Please go and join Illuminati, because not be me born Illuminati. I'm not a member of Illuminati. I don't know anything about Illuminati. Go and join. And for many of you that said, I want to do rituals, please, why are you telling me? Not be me be your mama, not be me born you. Go and do rituals. Stop telling me. I'm not holding you. I'm not holding you. Eunice John, you don't want my number. I don't give people my WhatsApp number. If you have anything to say to me, go to Messenger. Some of you wanna hear the select sound. I have nothing to discuss with anybody. Please, I need help. What I do on social media is me helping you. Helping people. Don't come and be chatting me on WhatsApp. Many way don't chat me. I don't even open their message. I have thousands of voice notes which I don't even open. I will never open because I didn't ask you to chat me. I didn't ask you to send me voice notes. If you have something to tell me or you need to have something to say, go to Messenger and say it. For those of you insulting me, why are you the same people if you don't help Yahoo people? I don't help criminals. No she. I didn't come here to help criminals. To help you to scam others. And you're insulting me, calling me a fool. Go on, you are a fool. You are a fool. Asking for my WhatsApp number, you're wasting your energy. You'll be wasting your time. Okay? If there's something you need to say, go to Messenger and say it. If it works for me to answer you, I will answer you. If it not work for me to answer you, I will ignore you the way I ignore others. My name is Yoke. I don't send anybody go anywhere. I'm done with my work. I have finished my work I came to this earth to do. I finished my work. Even the past reincarnation that I didn't finish, I finished it. I'm just here helping you to teach you some things that will benefit you while waiting for my children to go so that I can get out of here. I cannot wait to die. Me, I cannot wait to die. It is hungry me. And for those of you say, Mommy, you will not die. What is your business now? Your death? What is your concern? Can't you concentrate on your life and live my life alone? God them. You know why they always always repeating myself? Because some people hear the select sound. When I hear the select sound. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on YouTube at Esther Marina. Also follow me on TikTok at Esther Marina. Okay? My backup account on Facebook is Mane Ezioku. Okay, I have 2 Instagram accounts. First one is Mane Ezioku. Second one is Esther4. Okay, I do a lot of short videos on TikTok at Esther H. Marina. But why YouTube is good for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on YouTube channel is number one, my videos are lined up like this, with each of them with their what? Titles. In case you miss it, in case, sometimes I ask people to share my video. When I say if I will share my video, it go make me, I don't understand what it go make me. I don't know if it's going to make me fatter than I am. I don't know what it's going to make me. Okay? Share my video. It will be in your archives in case something is bothering you. Onye ara nke osikwa n'osi ebe na-akpọ m na messenger. Dangerous people. Very crazy people. Okay? It will help you to go back to YouTube and check in case you missed any of my videos. Every one of them have their title. I always say something. I said, when you don't pay attention, you pay money. When you don't pay attention, you pay hospital. When you don't pay attention, you pay pain, shame, ridicule. But I want to tell you something that's always going to be a pain. And most times when you don't pay attention, you come to me as a one less than H Marina. You will pay money. I love money. I love money. You see money, I know use and play. I do remember where egwu. Eunice John, if I don't answer you, then it means I don't answer you. If you write me, I didn't answer you. Stop bothering yourself. Write another person. Okay? If you write me, I didn't answer you. It didn't mean I didn't see it. I saw it. It means I have nothing to do with you. I have nothing to offer you. Go to another person. Let them do work for you. That is me. Are you listening? I don't answer everybody. I answer who my spirit want to answer. If you chat me, I didn't answer you. Go to another person. Okay? You go to another person. That is the way it is. I'm not here for everybody. My teaching is for everybody. But my private time or my talking time or my work is for few. Okay? So when I don't answer you, please go to another person. There are a lot of us on social media. Go to another person, okay? That is just it. Now, let's go to okpesi, the main topic about today. Okpesi. This is a woman. You see the breast, 1 and 2. This is a man. He has no breast. Okay? Look at the 2. There's something about magic. Everything we do is magic. But that word magic has been bastardized. Just like the word ritual has been bastardized. When you say magic, people feel that, oh, it fell wayo. They are not informed. Their mind is not informed. So when you mention magic, they feel that magic is like a magician who does, the more you look, the less you say. The more you look, the less you see. So, for your magic, or for my magic to work, I got to first believe that I am the carrier of magic. Another word for power, for making things to happen in your life. You are poor. You're able to do money rituals. You're able to do this, it works. It's because there is magic inside of you. Because magic attracts magic. Magic attracts power. It's like if I take money in my account, that's no single money remain. It takes time for another money to come into my account. It happens to me. I don't know if it happened to some of you. If money is not in my account, it takes time. It takes months for money to come into my account because money got to attract money. Do you understand what I'm saying? Money got to attract money. Mazi Ikem I asked you to chat me. You didn't chat me when I chat you. When I asked you to chat me. Please stop. Some of you should stop interrupting me when I'm talking. I don't like it. When I asked you to chat me, you didn't chat me when I asked you to chat me. You chatted me when you want to chat me. Please. Look, if you're not disciplined, I am disciplined. When I'm chatting, when I'm doing live video, don't come and interrupt me. If I'm your governor or your president, if I'm your daddy in the Lord, if I'm your pastor, if I'm your chairman, local government, I ask you to come and see me. When I ask you to come and see me, definitely you will run and come and see me. I asked you to chat me. You didn't. Why are you saying it yet? Haven't I read your chat? Did I answer you? Mazi, Ikeminado. Mazi Ikeminado. Shebi, I have read your chat. Did I answer you? I have opened your chat. I read it, Abi. Did I talk to you? I didn't. So coming here to write nonsense, you better stop it. I hate nonsense. Please. I might be a woman. You know, most of you, the mistake you make is looking at me as a woman. Or a very great mistake. Please stop that rubbish. I don't like it. Stop that rubbish. I do not like it. I have read your chat. Did I answer you? No. Will I answer you? No. I don't. I respect and love and value myself. You see, my time is precious. My speech is precious. My words are precious. Okay? When I asked you to chat me, you didn't chat me. And you chat me in your own time. It's a pity. Please, don't even try this rubbish next time. Coming to my live video and be talking nonsense. I hate people who talk nonsense. I don't like it. I read your chat. I didn't answer you because you are not worth answering. You get what I'm saying? If people like you keep to rules and regulation, things will not go bad in your life or in your marriage. Things will not go bad in the Igbo land. So, I read your chat. I didn't answer it because you're not worth answering. It's as simple as that. Let me go back to what I'm saying. And for those of you who like to apologize, please, I'm not a Christian. I don't go to church. You see, that nonsense word about forgiveness. When I can't go to church, don't bring it here. If you value me, I value you. It's as simple as that. But I want you to know that I value myself. That's what matters to me. I'm the king. Okay? I don't know what you call yourself. Oh. I don't care about what any one of you call yourself. What matters is what I call myself. So you can call yourself anything. Oh. A poor man, you don't have a helper. Whatever you like, call yourself, I don't care. What I call myself is what matters to me. My name is Yoko. I'm not angry. Oh. I need a verse. For what? Verse for who? Okay. So if money didn't finish if money finished totally in my account, I will not get another money. Okay. Now, another way money enters my hand or not entering my hand at all is when I have my last kobo in my pocket. My last. Most times my last. Then when I never get sense. Then when I be like some of you now, when I not get sense. Again, when I not get sense, that more lodo. Brain no coco. When I not get sense. The last money in my pocket, there was a time I don't know say I get bank account. Make I no lie. Again, when we say for 5 years, I don't know whether I get account. I don't even know what they call bank. Shebina, when you see the one where you take chop before you carry go bank. So if I have that 500 naira in my pocket, no other money. So I'm not talking about bank because I don't remember say I get a bank account. As I'm coming back on the road, a man or a woman will ask me for money. And they will ask me, please, ma, I just need 300 naira. If I don't give that person that 300 naira, you see that 500 naira will be in my hand for 3 months. After I don't chop, I'm hunger, go come they catch us. So when there is no money in my hand, maybe 1,000 naira, somebody will ask for more than half of that amount if I don't give them. 2 months before I was, between 2 months, if I say make mistake, I know will get them. That is the way it is. So, by the time you pay attention to what happens around you, you will now understand why it happened. You will understand a whole lot of things. What a lot of people lack is understanding. Spirit of discernment. When you understand it, you're going to say no demon, they pursue you. No uncle or brother, they pursue you. Man, is Yoko. That is just it. So when I start paying attention, things started being okay for me. Okay? That is, before there will be a receiving, there will be a giving. You don't just say I receive and receive. No. Okay. I've done that video where I talk about the sound of money, how you know when money is coming to you. I've done that video as well. Okay. Now, for you to do any ritual work, there must be a little, very tiny spark of magic remaining inside of you. That magic, the church call it faith. The Christians call it faith. They call it belief. They call it all kind of name. They call it faith. They call it belief. Believe in God. But they don't tell you to believe in yourself. They just tell you to believe in God. Thank you, my queen. Eunice, thank you. Thank you so much. They'll tell you to believe in God. How can somebody believe in God when you don't believe in himself? You don't see God. You have not seen God. Are you believing God? Your pastors didn't tell you to believe in yourself. They tell you that with God, everything will be possible. Making a lot of people weak, lazy, stupid. Because they need to believe in God. They find it difficult to eat 3 square meals, and you're telling them to believe in God. How? Tell them to go and learn a trade. Tell them to work. Tell them to empower themselves with all kind of skills, acquisitions, and whatever. Tell them to go into little business. When I was in the church, I dedicated 2 years. Before I left the church, I dedicated 2 years going from one ministry to other, teaching people businesses they can start with 2,000 naira. 2,000 naira. I think very soon I'll start teaching that again here. 2,000 naira. Stop saying you don't have a helper. You have yourself. You are your helper. You are the Jesus Christ you're waiting for to come and rescue you. So for you to make this thing work, you must first of all have a spark. Have a spark of magic. A lot of you, little things don't longer move you. When you see a baby, a very fat baby googling or laughing or doing something, like, when that innocence in you is lost. You lost it in envy, anger, jealousy, backbiting, gossip. You lost it by expecting people you never help in your life to help you. You have never helped anybody. You have never put a helping hand to help somebody. And you're expecting people you don't know to come and help you. That is not miracle. That is stupidity. That is wickedness. It's not miracle. You don't sow, you want to reap. How? Where is it done? Or because somebody is giving testimony in your church, you are shouting, hallelujah, amen, God that did it for him, we do it for me. Are you crazy? And some girls will tell you, some late people will make a testimony in the church. They said, I was going, and also one of my uncle, he carried me after, he now gave me 250,000 naira. And I asked you, after what? After what? A lot of people will oppress you in the church, oppress you in the streets, because you want to be oppressed. You want to be oppressed. Stop going here and there, going to native doctors and S1. Stop going here and there, looking for strength, looking for power, looking for money. It is inside of you. Every of these things you are looking for out there is inside of you. If you want to use okpesi status for it to work for you, you must make sure it's not to hurt somebody. Nana, Jessica, thank you so much. Though I'm not into ordinana and omenani, okay? But thank you. You're welcome. Make sure it's not to hurt somebody. The worst thing you can do to Mother Earth, to do to universe, is to change the mind of a man through diabolical means to love you, to give you things he with his two naked eye will not give you. When the calamity will descend on you, which it will definitely descend on you, Bata and Wechi, when it will descend on you, nobody will tell you. But whether it will descend on you, it will descend on you, it will descend on your children. Because your children came out from you. They have your blood, your essence, your smell. It will descend on you. That is the worst thing you can do. To coerce somebody to love you, to give you money, to care for you, to do all the doables, to give you money, to love you, to always think about you. It means you are gone. There's nothing good in your life. Everything about you is gone. You are not their creator. It is not written in their head that they will serve you and give you money. But somehow, trickishly, you collected it from them. All in the name of whatever you like to call it, I don't care. You will receive it. Today, I want to talk to people who are like me, whose hearts are pure. Whose hearts are pure. Who knows that people who know that whatever message you send, will definitely get there. All they need to do is that wait, have patience, wait, have patience. That is all. Now, this is okpesi. Status. What do you want? For instance, you need a child. You are prayed, you are tired. You know, some of you, why you keep repeating one thing over and over again is because you don't believe in your God. You don't believe in the God you serve. You don't believe in the universe. In fact, some of you don't even believe in anything. You just pray because others are praying. You sow seed because others are sowing seed. Your own na follow, you don't know anything. If you have a sister, I'm starting with women. This is the breast. Please, before I start teaching, this is another form of okpesi. This one is used for evil. I bought this thing. This is the first time I'm buying this and it's entering my house. This one, it has no shape of a man or a woman. It has no shape of a man or a woman. This one is used for evil, killing, destroying. Some people also use this one for evil, but this one was specifically made for evil. When you call this one a man, it becomes a man. If you call this one a man, it becomes a man. You call this one a woman, it becomes a woman. You call this one a woman, it becomes a woman. It is used for evil. All kind of death, all kind of shame, all kind of ridicule, all kind of thing it is used for. This one is used for destruction. There is the one they sell in the East. That one that has painted eye, painted lips to show that it's a woman. That one also is used for evil. It's used for good. But most people use it for evil. But the okpesi I'm talking about is this one. You see the way it's carved as if a little child is trying to draw a picture. It has no beauty in it. No beauty. They don't even try to say, make the woman knows they're okay. Or make the man knows they're okay. No. It's like where a little child is playing. Why some people, some witches, some men want to use this one for evil. It has no man feature, woman feature. It's simply because in the spiritual realm, in the other side, people who are man here are women there. People who are women there are men there. You see, this gender stuff is more of a physical thing. Gender is a physical thing. That is why a lot of you are confused spiritually. You are confused spiritually. Physically, the confusion is times 100. Because you don't pay attention. What you pay attention is what you can achieve, what you can get. Where the real thing is 70, you ignore it. Now, this is okpesi too. This is a woman. See the breast, Abby? This is a woman. This is a man. That's a penis. This is a woman. Now, what the big one does, the small one also do. What the big one does, the small one also do. Because it's man or woman. But what I do is most times I use this one as children for those who are looking for fruit of the womb. So right now, I'm going to start with a woman. If you are looking for fruit of the womb, or you as a one, you want to work for somebody that has spirit of the womb, problem with having spirit of the womb. If the person is asking God or praying for one child, take this, put it in the stomach, put it here, and do what? Take white rope or gold or blue to do what? That rope we used to sew clothes. The rope you use in sewing clothes. I hope you are sharing my video. If you not benefit you, go benefit another person. Tie it. Don't tie the head. Don't tie the leg. Tie the baby. I'm using this one. It's not a baby, but I normally use this small one as a baby. I don't use this big one when somebody need a child because it's face to face, leg to leg is equal in size. So I use this one to tie on the mother's stomach, straight like this. Then, before that, I write the woman's name here. Write the woman's name here, the person you are doing the work for. Don't come and ask me, can you use one to do for 10 people? It shows how stupid you are, because if you're not stupid, you won't be asking me that question. Write the name of the person you are doing the thing for here. Write it here. This okpesi is nobody now. But when I write a name, it becomes that person. That's why I said you can use this thing to kill, to destroy. But don't forget that whatever you sow, you go reaper. Whether you are as a one, you are a pastor, whoever you are, whatever you do to somebody will be done to you. Because whatever you do to somebody is a message, it's a prayer, it's a request you sent out. It will definitely come to you. There's nothing you can do about it. If you like, repent and give your life to Jesus Christ, you go still repent. That is the law of the universe. You can never escape it. It is just like that. That is why you have to be careful what comes out of your mouth. You have to be careful what you say. If you said, if men no give you, no go chop. All your life, men, you got to sit down and wait for men to give you. Whether they remember you or not, you got to sit down there and wait. Words are seeds. You either sow it or you throw it away. But no matter how you do it, it will come back to you. That is just it. Now, as the pregnancy is progressing, when it's time, you see, not about doing work for people. It's all about monitoring the progress. Some of you will do, since November up till now, I've not done work for anybody. Up till now, I've not done work for anybody. You spend all your time doing work. Your spirit, soul, and body does not rest. You don't have, if you're not married now, I want you to start living as a married woman. You have time for your husband. You have time for your children. They must go get up and go to school in the morning. You got to still do your household chores. But some of you just leave after all. I'm an easy one. So, give me measure. And when a man comes now that you want to get married, you start trying to readjust yourself, which is very, very difficult. Start living your life as a married woman. Start asking yourself, where are you going? Start asking yourself, why do you dress like that? It's not as if when man come, you expect the man, my husband did. What about you? Start making room for another person. Whether you get married or not, whether you get a boyfriend or not, make space. You start doing work. I see a lot of okpesi in a lot of people's house. Do you monitor the progress? No. And that is why women don't last in this work that we are doing. Women don't make it far. They rejoice when somebody dash them 10,000 naira, 20,000. They rejoice. They post it on social media. They are happy that somebody dashed them. But why the men, people are dashing them cars? Because in most times they are too emotional with all kind of, I don't know, with all kind of negativity surrounding them. Hardly somebody will say, he paid my house rent. Oh, he sent me clothes, he sent me shoes. They are happy. That is where Ogunai Bank are ending. They don't want to dig deep inside of themselves. No. They must do work for somebody, a Yahoo, Onyoshi that will come and give them money. But they don't know that as they are doing their work, the universe is the one that pays us. Some of you might be wondering how I do my teachings. There are teachings I'm not supposed to do. I'm supposed to do it for people I'm working for. But I'm sharing it with you. You know why? It's the universe that paid me. It's total strangers I don't know that send me money. That don't even comment on my post. He's the one that sent me money to chop. So, happy. Now, you monitor the pregnant because don't just do Olumili alone. Don't just know everything about spiritual. Please, we are living in the physical. And as the people supposed to come to your house and bomb picking. Some people supposed to be coming to you. You were saying I have helped in childbirth many times, countless time. I have helped in childbirth. I have cut the umbilical cord. I have baited both the mother and the baby. I have followed their progress and they are okay. To be as one is not just to go to the water, wear white clothes and ring bell. No, it is bigger than that. It's go to hospital sometimes. I have a book here called Every Woman that will teach you everything about a woman's body. Just as you are doing spiritual work, you are living in the physical. So, as you are working for that person, I know by now, you should have known that there is a particular time babies start turning. They turn. And by now, I believe you should know that when it's almost time to give birth from 8 months, babies love staying with their head at the mother's pelvis. See the head now. Shebi have done it. I want you to know that babies, there are times, there is a particular month. Yes, they turn like this, they turn like this, they turn. But there are times when the time don't they reach, they too, they are impatient to be born. Their head will not come down and stay at the mother's pelvis. Now, but that is when the woman, the pregnancy, you go not say she go born today or tomorrow. You remove this thing and do what? And retire it again. Let the head be down for safe delivery. Some time ago, when some people were still in my house, one of them did a job that did work for somebody that I wasn't aware. And when she came to me, those work she didn't work. I have to start reading the work she did to somebody by somebody who did work for her. So after doing the work, the man things started working for him. He has 4 children already. So 2 days before I traveled, they said the woman entered labor. She wants to give birth. And they said that the doctor said it must be operation. And knowing the little money that, some of you, people are so very dangerously wicked. So, and that woman, the doctor have said that she's going to put to bed through operation. Which means, oh my God, I thought I have MB here, 2 gig. How is it finishing now? I'll say restart it again. Now, the doctor said it's going to be through operation. And the money I prayed for that man to get to open a shop, if he paid for the operation, the woman will die because she wants to die through operation. That is having her 5th child. She has decided she's going to die. And if she do that operation and die, that money will be enough to pay for the operation and to also take care of her burial ceremony. That was what I saw. And I told that lady to tell the man he should not agree to the operation. If somebody brought you to my house, anything I say to you, I say to that person. I have a lot of rules and regulations. I have a lot of laws, me. Now, they were panicking. Both the and one that brought them to me were panicking. I already bought my flight ticket to travel. As I traveled, they were calling me. I told them, no, before I went, as I said, the child is bridge. This is what is called bridge. That child is bridge. This way. It's MTN. MTN. What I'm using here is MTN. Thank you. MTN. Now, the child was bridge. So I got this okpesi like this, a woman. I got this one because I always have it at home. I put it this way. and I tied it with red clothes, red rope. After tying it with red rope, I brought it outside. It was in the morning, whether morning or afternoon or night. As I brought it outside, I raised it up. I carry lighter. You can use candle. I carry lighter. You can use matches and burn the rope away. As I burn the rope away, I turn this baby like this. As I turn this baby like this, and I take white clothes, white rope, not white clothes or rope. I take white rope and do what? And tie the baby and drop them in my altar, and I travel. As I got to where I was going, they were calling me, hey, the woman will die, oh, hey, she's going to die. This is why, please now. The doctor is insisting on operation. I said, if you operate that lady, she will die. I will not talk to you people. Stop coming to me. If you trust me enough to come to me, please trust me enough to finish my work. She wants to die. The husband was saying, what is the money? I will pay. I told the man to put the phone in speaker. To put it in speaker. She put it in speaker. I said, go to your wife. You went to her. I said, let the phone be close to her. And I started talking to her. Oh, you want to die and leave the man with 5 children? It can never work for you. It can't work for you. Never will it work for you. You want to die. This man has been suffering. You call yourself Onyemiri. And since he married you, 4 children now, to see food chop na wahala. Now that somebody who promised him has remembered. I don't know who is calling me. Stop this rubbish. Don't let me curse you. Now that he has remembered, he was remembered and give him money. They rented a shop for him and give him money. You want to squander that money and die and leave the man. I don't know what he did to you. I don't know what the man did to you. I don't care. You're not going anywhere. Doctor, if you put razor blade on that woman's body and she died, I will personally get you arrested. Everything I'm saying to you is recorded. I told the man to switch off the phone. He switched off the phone. Barely 1 hour. They told me the woman has put to bed. Safe delivery. Maazi Ike Minado, whatever you are saying is none of my concern. I don't give a fuck. I'm a king. I don't give a fuck. Whatever you like, say it's none of my business. If you like, insult me. Whether you are drinking medicine was drinking you. I don't give a fuck. Oga, I don't care. Are you hearing me? If I'm a Christian, I can care. Mbure a Christian, I will care that you were sick or you had high BP. It's none of my business. So I don't care, okay? Your explanation is none of my business. If you take my word as insult, my name is joke. Whatever you like, take it. I don't care. Okay? Whatever it is, I don't care. If I'm a Christian, I will care. I don't care. You can type whatever I need to type. I also don't care. Please. And that woman put to bed. When I came back, I loosened this thing. I loosened it. I threw it into the water. I threw it away because that's finished the work. But for evil not to be perpetrated again with this status, it's better you dig ground and bury it there and close it. So that somebody else will not pick it and start using it for evil. Husband and wife, things are no longer moving for you. This is number 2 now. Husband and wife, things are no longer moving for you. The love you share for each other is no longer happening. You don't know what is happening. Please make sure before you use any okpesi status to do something, your hands are clean. To avoid, I can't say back and on. To avoid using the same hand you used to do pepper to put it in your eye. Okay? Write the name of your husband. Write the name of your wife. Write the name of your husband. I don't know. You love your husband, you love your wife. Things are no longer the way it's supposed to do. You write it with a red marker. You write it with red marker. Write it on the head with red marker. Write all the wonderful, oh, my husband is such a nice man. He's this, he's that. Oh, my wife. All the good things about that person. Write it on the body of the status, okay, of the man or the woman. Use red rope. After writing it, write what you want. I want us to be together again. I want every good thing that happened to us to be there. You use red rope. That one we are using to sew clothes. To do what? To tie it. When you tie it finish, please don't pick a feather on the ground. Go to where they are selling feather. Do not pick a feather on the ground. Do not pick a feather on the ground. Some of these animals are violently killed. Go to where they are selling it and buy it. Get honey. Get honey. Get sugar. Get salt. Mix it in water. Every morning, touch it. Every morning, make sure you get a bowl or a flat plate that nobody has used. Put it there to avoid the sugar and oil and or the sugar and perfume and all these things. Okay, the honey leaking out and staining the ground. Every morning you do that. With your heart being pure, it wouldn't take 3 weeks for this to start working. When I used it to do work for somebody, it worked faster because what else am I doing? I believe in myself. If I don't believe in myself, I won't believe in my God. Okay? If I don't believe in my God, I won't tell you I want to do work for you. So you must make sure that you are 100% sure, 100% in love with that person, 100% you want to go all out to make your marriage work. And for those, that is number 2. Number 3, for those of you whose brother has been in abroad, 1945, they have not come back due to one problem or the other. Please, I want you to start praying for your loved ones in abroad. Things are hard over there. Abroad, not be where they pack money. Things are hard. You write the name of your brother here. You write the name of your brother on top of the head. You write whatever you want to happen in the life of that your brother. You get a what? It might not be this color. It might not be this color. But get a feather. If you can afford abubugo, whatever. Okay? See, get that, what is it called? Honey, sugar, salt. Either cube sugar or nkedin. We'll put it in water. Okay? Every morning you put it, my brother. If you like say something, if you like don't say something, just be making sure that again. So that his life will be sweet. He can get favor. And when you finish, use your perfume. Any perfume can serve and sprinkle it there. Because some people find ACC to their destiny helpers. People want to help them because they smell. The evil one has put a very dangerous smell in them so that they will be irritating people who are helping them. You will find them again. In a metuya. 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 You got to go. After 1 month, open the ground. Dig ground anywhere, your compound anywhere. Bury it there and cover it. Because throwing it away, somebody can still use it for evil. You're not getting promotion. You know you are due for promotion. You know some of you don't know how to pray for yourself. It's not that you don't know how to pray for yourself. It's just that when you open your mouth to talk, you don't say what your spirit wants you to say. You just open your mouth and start praying. What you pray in 1940, you're still praying it now. And you expect a result. You expect a result. What you prayed for 1945, you're still praying it now. For those of you who have a wonderful wife who loves you, they should do this for you. They should do it for you. Your child does not know 1 + 1 again. Your child who used to be intelligent is no longer intelligent. Write their name. Write whatever you want them to be. Immediately you write the name to this person, it becomes that person. I don't know why you people will not believe in water, but you believe that your uncle can take your slippers and chook pin there, you will die. Why don't you believe that? Yes, Stephanie, you can use it for your children. You can use it for your children. You can use it for your loved one. Your boyfriend you love, your fiancé. You want him to make it in life. You can use it. I want you to know that one day they will be shown that you are the one who have been praying for them. They will be shown. You are doing it for your husband, he's in abroad, or his business is not working. Do it for him. He will know you are the one that is doing it. How will he know? The universe will show you to him in the dream. Your father, is he sick? Number 3. Is your father or your mother is sick? What is wrong with them? Especially those who are in abroad. This is what I used to represent them when I'm doing work for them. And somebody said he's having pelvic ulcer. Pelvic ulcer. Mark that place the person is sick. Mark it. Mark it. You can do operation with this and remove that pelvic ulcer. Cut it off. And the person will be okay. Stop looking for what is not looking for you. Stop going here and there looking for, you do it for me as the one, you pray for me. You can, I believe in you. I know my spirit is telling me you are the one that is going to help me. Stop all those emotional nonsense. Stop those emotional blackmail. If you are coming to me to be telling me that you're wasting your time, I will not listen to you. I won't listen to you because I'm teaching you. Please, help me. This is me now helping you. This is me helping you. I still believe what I teach. Nobody was teaching you that on social media. Because if they teach you that, how will they eat? Okay, me now is teaching you now, how will I eat? My spiritual guys make sure I don't lack. They make sure people are buying me clothes, buying me everything that I need, giving me money. So why would I be hiding my gift and what I'm supposed to do to help you? Please, I need your help. See me now helping you. Look at me now. Is the one less than hate him and helping you. Don't come and stress me, oh. I hate stress. Don't come and disturb me, oh. My mouth is very dangerous. I don't know somebody. Oh no, my mouth is very bad. You see my mouth? It's very dangerous. I no get sense. This is me now helping you. This is me helping you. So that you can help yourself. Do it in presence of your children. They will ask you, Daddy, what are you doing? Mommy, what is it that you are doing? You will explain to them so that they too will do it. That is how history is. How preserve. It's not that somebody's tradition and culture will come and be doing it and teaching your children. Will it work for them? Is it working for you? Is somebody sick? Is your sister not behaving right? Is your brother not behaving right? Is your sons you expect to be great? It's not great. Write the name. You know, everybody I use this to do work for. Every end of the year. You see that December? First, second week of December, third week of December. I throw everything away. I dig the ground and bury them differently. So that somebody will not go and pick it and use it for evil. But whatever I do with this to you, it's always in my house, in my altar for one solid year. Because I want it to be okay for you. Do it yourself. The load I'm carrying is too much for me. I'm stressed up. This time, before I used to be stressed up so much more. Now I'm always stressed up. Always. Even if my physical body is tired. Somebody, wake up, somebody needs you. No matter how tired I am. That is why I love eating meat like mad. Strength, meat. I eat it like mad. Ma, please help me. Some people, I will teach them finish. They will go. They will not remember. They are calling me again to come and teach them. Do I look like your housemaid? They say, this your child is mad. You don't know what you see an achoko. Where you go take small bucket or bowl. Something that has cover. After writing the name of, to put it inside that water, put enough water, cover it. Every morning, shake it. Kiss you joy. Your brothers and sisters need your help. People abroad, they need your help. But if you use this thing for evil, me ani, mili ikuku, oko, destroy you. May it never work for you. I can see you back or no. If you are going, you will not come back. If you sleep, you will not wake up. It was a man le. Omi ye jido for. I can no jaw for. What is good is also bad. What is bad is also good. But what did you do with it? What is that thing you are doing with it? Then every January, I write here, for this one, I write all men. I think this is the fourth one I'm saying now. I write all men. I write here all women. That I'm going to do work for that year. I'll write all the good things I want in their life. I'll write it with marker, blue marker. It will not see this okpesi again. Covered. I write it here covered. I put it in my altar. When I write all men, including people who are watching me, sharing my video, people who are learning from me, even people who come in midnight to come and watch my video and go and teach in their group. There are people who come in the midnight, they'll watch my video. They will take my teaching and go and teach in their group. They are also included in all men, all women. Because somehow, whether you like it or not, I touch your life. I'm touching your life every day. Some people, when I'm offline now, they'll come back and I'll come and watch it. And when they watch it, they'll go and teach it. And it's working for them. Of course, you're supposed to work for them. I'm not a bad person. I'm just a disciplined person who doesn't take nonsense. Your baby, they say your baby is sick. Doctors say they don't understand what the kind of sickness. Is he a boy or a girl? Why I prefer this one for working for little children is because of the size of it. This one I use it to work for children from 1 year, from 1 week, 1 day to 10 years. But when they're above 10 years, I use this bigger one. It does not matter. I want you to know the power you possess, the awesomeness that is inside of you. It depends on what you want to do with the man. If it's husband and wife, I expect them to be tied together, who have lost the spark of their love. Meaning, I'm answering you. Especially husband and wife who has lost spark of their life. I use it for them. But if the wife knows, because we women, we have that intuition, inbuilt intuition. See there, let me come and. They have that inbuilt intuition inside of them. But their husband is getting money, but where is the money going? The money is, money you made at young age is not the money it's not the same as the money you made at your late 30s. It's not also it's not the kind of money you make at your late 40s. As the money is going out, the woman becomes worried. And some people say she's nagging. Please, she should not tie herself with the husband. She should do it only for the husband. Write the husband's name. And write all the good things. Please, don't be emotional when you are asking something of the universe. Your tears does not move the universe. You're crying, you just be damaging your eyesight. Oh, since I was with you, you abandoned me and the children, we are suffering. You see those rubbish, you better stop it. Stop it. Write the name of your husband. Write his name. Write it. Odogum, my love. Hell. Eminkem. Oya Dreganama. Iya na Ganiru. More wealth. Iga no kibe isi arono. 3 houses in Lagos. 4 in the village. Any part of the village. Any part of the east. 4. Keep writing it here. Write it. Write it. Oya Dreganama. Oya Dreganama. Iga na patane wete no no. If you can't say it, write it on his body. Write it. Write it. Don't let your tears, see women, your tears is not good. Stop letting it fall. If that man is suffering, you are suffering. He cannot buy you a car when he's suffering. Stop being emotional. Don't just rush into marriage because people are getting you. You want to answer a married woman. Brain, you not get. What are you going to do to better yourself in that marriage? You don't know. All you know is that it's my husband, he's the head. Look around you. How many men are the head right now? Stop using your tears when you are praying. It's rubbish. The same way many of you women have used your tears to bring up your son. Today we no longer have men. We have mommy's boy. If anyone insults my mother, some of you have turned your children's face against their father. Some of you, many of you, have turned the face of your children against their father because of your emotional, nonsensical, nonsense jargon. And because of that, your children no longer have a role model. But if your husband is rich, he's okay, he's doing well in whatever he's doing, your children have a role model they look up to. They want to be like their father. But you remind them what your father did to them, did to you. Did you remind them how you got married? Did you remind them all the whole Itakion, baby, you love me, I love you? Didn't remind them that. And a lot of men today are talking down at their wife in the presence of their children. You are simply telling your children to disrespect women, disregard women, to know that women are nothing. When are you going to share that tears? Share that tears on behalf of that person tying your husband, collecting money from your husband, making your husband is useless. Share that tears. Please don't share tears on behalf of any member of your family. You are destroying them. And let me tell you, the emotion and the state of your mind, what I'm saying in essence is that if your spirit is high as 1000% when you are sharing that tears against any member of your family, my brother, my sister, if you like, pray and call the name of Jesus. If that emotion is not up to 1000% of that time, you cannot work. I've done video of that before. I've done video of what I just said now. In anger, you curse your sons and your daughters. In anger, you curse your husband. Please, my dear, they buy car and to you, or something happened, they say, it's okay. I have forgiven you. It cannot work. It doesn't work. There was an emotion, there was a state of the mind, there was a higher frequency you were when you release those words. Please go and bring that frequency. Let it be a little bit higher before you can uncurse them or bless them. What I'm saying in essence is that this can do a lot of things. You're not getting favor. That's your brother or your sister is not getting favor. Sprinkle perfume on him or her. Write what you want. Please, you cannot use okpesi to get what you didn't labor for. You must labor for it. I'm not getting promotion. Do you deserve promotion? The way you come to work, do you put 100% in that company? What have you contributed that made that company a step forward? Are you emotionally, spiritually attached to that place? You don't just start doing things because Ibo onye omenala na ordinary, because Ibo onye mmili, because Ibo onye dibia. No. If you fail any of the rules and regulation of the universe, you will go in for it. You will suffer for it. So please start asking me your questions. I think I'm done. I'm done. Go ahead and ask me your questions. Yes, my queen, Milima, you need equal energy to forgive at the same time, at the same you used to call. Yes, 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 yes. Uzoma, if Funanya Grant say, please, how do I tackle a neighbor I did nothing, but I want to make me miserable? He just started building a house close to mine, but because I finished my, he's jealous. There is no problem here, Uzoma, if Funanya. There's no problem here. A neighbor who you didn't do anything for. I want you to know that life is not a bed of roses. How did you know he didn't do anything to him? This is not the problem I'm talking about. Please, I want people to understand jealousy, anger, envy, or whatever. I did a video, I said anger, jealousy is one of the greatest, two of the greatest gifts given to mankind. It is two of the greatest gifts given to mankind. Your issue is not with your landlord, your neighbor. The issue is with you. When people get angry at me or get jealous at me, I ask them something. I said, ask yourself, why are you angry at my word? Why does what your neighbor do hurt you? Where do you feel? You say, how do I tackle? Very dangerous word. This is what you just said now. That word tackle is very dangerous. It has already told me who you are. What is the meaning of tackle? What does that mean? What does it sound? You did nothing. But he has sworn to make life miserable to you. You did nothing. And at the same time, you know he has sworn. The first word he used is tackle. The second one is that he has sworn. I don't understand. Sworn to do what? Please sit down and ask yourself a question. Why am I angry at my neighbor? And sometimes you allow yourself, people will be coming to tell you, he said. That means the problem is with you, not him. He said he's going to tackle with you. You have a lot of things to learn. Okay? Most time, people who started destroying my name on social media are people I'm going to help 2-3 years later. And exactly 2-3 years later, they come to me for help again. They come to me for help. Ask yourself, why am I angry? Somebody sworn, and you saw him swearing to do that, and it's bothering you. If you didn't do him anything, then go and rest. If you know you didn't do the man anything, go and rest. Simply go and rest. More than Nana. Please, if you have asked me a question, come back, okay? It's just going fast. You said, where's our seed? I hope it's not the same as word of back to sender when I know I'm innocent. If you know you are not innocent, you shouldn't tell somebody back to sender. This is the prayer I don't pray in the church, even as a Christian. Then I don't pray back to sender. Why should I pray back to sender? I didn't do you anything. Why should I say back to sender? Back to sender. Why should I spend my time praying or saying to you back to sender when I know I didn't do you anything? Remigius said, can I do it to obtain favor from someone who promised to help me? No. You don't know the state of the mind of that person. You don't know whether he has money or not. You don't know anything about it. He promised to give you money and he didn't give you money. He's not owing you money. Don't use it. And somebody said, can I use it on the debtors of my husband? Your husband, if your husband is a businessman, he shouldn't be giving his market free. Don't use it on them. It will not work. It's a business deal. Michael, eBay. He said, I have so many debtors out there. How to get paid? Any solution for me? No. No solution for you. If you carry your stuff and give to people, debtors, go and collect your money. Don't use it on anybody that promised to give you money. Don't use it for your debtors. You did not create that mind. Don't mess up somebody's mind. A lot of people's mind are messed up. Please don't go and mess up their mind. In business, there is loss, there is gain. If you don't gain it, you waka. If you gain it, you waka. If you tend to do your business, selling it and credits, or somebody is owing you, you bear the consequences. Becky, good morning, ma. What do I do to get favor? To get good luck? What you do to get good luck is by doing some of the rituals I post on social media. That is all I know. If you have asked me a question I didn't answer you, please, can you come back? Of course, that is harsh. Where were you expecting? I'm saying that is harsh. Harsh in Aginime. Because I don't encourage your stupidity. Then I'm harsh. It's a pity. It's a very, very pity. Very dangerous pity. You see the problem some of you have in your men and the problem some of you have in being a native doctors and S1 is because you expect them to say what you want to say. S1 minister in HM is not your housemaid. I didn't come here to breastfeed you. He said that was harsh. Harsh. Some people are so stupid. And when they are find out that they are stupid and they come to me, when I talk to them, they say I'm harsh. Was I there when you were doing your business? Or I should clap for you and tell you what to do to go and destroy somebody's mind? Then you are in the wrong place. You are watching the wrong live video. It's harsh. It's a pity. Then when you see me face to face, you will not understand the meaning of harsh. Wait till you see me face to face. Wait till you chat me face to face. You understand what is called harsh. I don't take nonsense. If you are not ready to bear the consequences of your action, why are you talking to me? Let me bring you problem. It's harsh, right? I am like that. I am like that. My truth is always harsh. Oh, that woman, I heard a lot of people say, that woman too they shout, she too they vex. She's always angry. Is she not a woman? She's supposed to calm down. And then the one is supposed to be meek and quiet and gentle. Says who, for who, against who. That's none of my business anyways. Can you ask me your questions, okay? Remigius, my king, I don't understand the question. He said, what can I do when the love between my wife and I is restored? I don't understand. Okay, I'm going to assume that you said when you do this thing. It's okay. It's okay. No problem. Go ahead and chat me later, okay? Now, I'm going to assume that you said when you have done this and the love is restored. Please don't lose it again. Open the ground, bury it very deep, cover it. Let Mother Earth keep doing the work. Don't lose it. Most times when you lose the rope, after some time, the love starts spoiling again. Okay? I believe that is what you asked. But just know that after 1 month, bury it on the ground, okay? Yeah, after 1 month, bury it on the ground. It doesn't matter where you are. Can somebody ask me a question, please? You can buy it in the market, okay? How do I get the image? You buy it in the market, okay? I don't know if you see this small one in the east. I don't know. I live in Lagos, okay? You can buy it in the market. Buy it in the market, okay? Ebele Iloanya, my queen. Yes, they don't like the truth, so they call it harsh. And they call women like me feminism. They call me harsh, wicked. What is she doing? What does she know? They call me all kind of name, but that is their own definition of me. But my own definition of me is what is important, okay? For the mother and the baby, if she has given birth, then lose it. For the mother and the baby, okay? For the mother and the baby, if she has given birth, okay, then you lose it. When you lose it, you bury it. Don't let it be attached so that child will not become useless in life. Detach it and bury it, okay? Please make sure the okpesi you are using is the one that doesn't have any lipstick or eye pencil. This one that are innocently carved. The energy from these ones are so pure, so innocent. They look like virgins. The energy from this type of okpesi is pure. Paint is not there. Red paint as lipstick is not there. Black paint as eyebrow is not there. Okay? The energy is still pure. It's still pure. The energies are so pure. Okay? This is what I've been using. It's so pure. Okay. Please come with your question, please. Thank you so much. If you're in Abuja, is the one Milima said she's selling okpesi. If you're in Abuja, go to her. She can sell that type for you. Thank you so much. My teaching is for those who are ready to learn, who are ready to evolve, who are ready to understand, not understand. Okay? Don't watch my video because you'll get pissed off. You will get offended. You get offended. You get offended. Please, I hope you have shared my video. Keep sharing, please. Your questions, your questions. Please, your question, I beg. Share, 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 share. Share it so that you'll not come and ask me, ma, please, that I saw your video where you were talking about status. What do I do with it? I don't give private lecture. I don't give private lecture to anybody. Doesn't matter who you are. I don't give private lecture. Even if you are dying today, you are chatting me, I won't talk to you. Go and share my video. When you need, write it down. I expect by now, most of you would have a lot of long notes. As I'm writing, you are jotting it down. If you are telling me now your brother or your sister is dying and you need this thing, share my video. Share my video. I'm just saying only 5 shares. No, go to Messenger and chat me. If you want to chat me on WhatsApp, go ahead. I will get to it when I get to it. So drop your whatever you want to chat me with. I don't have time. I'm busy or not busy. When I get to it, I'll get to it. Drop me your questions or whatever, observations or anything. I'll get to it when I get to it. I don't remove time and say this is when I rest. I hardly rest. If I want to rest, I'll rest. What is it? Are you hungry? Leg is paining you, Abby? Yeah, go and boil water. Our greetings, my king, my queen. Okay. I drop him a message. You drop message. I will get to it when I get to it. When I get to it, I get to it. But if you still want to get the okpesi from me, you let me know. I will bill it to you. If you want it, you go to Messenger, drop me a chat. You need it, which one you need, so that I will bill it to you. But you're going to pay for the bill. It's 2,000 naira. Okay, no more question. Yeah, go. Yeah. Is there no more question? Is there no more question? Or are you scared of asking question? Are you? Are you scared of asking? Are you scared of asking me a question? Because I will shout at you. Of course, no. If they pay me when they see mature people, they ask questions with boys and girls of 10 years, no go ask. They want to be, hey, ma, please, I hope it had no side effects. That is what some people will come and asking me, ma, please, does it have side effects? They want to eat their cake and have it. It's a pity. Help yourself, oh. Help yourself, oh. Help yourself. Stop getting angry at people who are not helping you. Oh my God. 5,000 naira recharge card. Oh my God. Thank you so much, my queen. Thank you so much. Hey. Live video na oh my God. That is something. I've seen it. Thank you so much. Thank you. How can I get my number? You can't get my number because I didn't give it. Sylvia, you can't get my number because I didn't give it. Oh, my queen, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I just thank you so much. You just recharge me with that. Oh. More money in your account, more money, more money, more money. As you use your last card to recharge my phone, because I'm seeing your account balance here now that is empty. Hey! You didn't even bother to hide it. Your account balance now is empty. You use your last 5,000 naira in your account to recharge me, a pregnant woman. Hey! You use your last 5,000 naira to recharge me. I'm seeing your account balance. Nothing is there. Nothing is there. And you recharge me with 5,000 naira out of the money you have in your accounts. A total stranger you don't know. There are some things some of you do that I ask myself, can I do that? 5,000 naira. Your account is left with nothing. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. And some people begin to wonder, how does good things happen in their life? Some people begin to ask, they said, how? A woman came to me. I just told her what to do. She and her husband were surprised. I didn't collect money from them. And to them, they were shocked. And they left. And as she came back again, she was telling me of what has happened in her life. Another woman told her, because she had done work for you. I know if she do work for me, now it will go work. And she told that lady that and said that I have never done any work for her. That I and my husband just follow the instructions she gave us. And things have changed for us. You have not seen me. Hey. Je gwa ha bụ ndị na-eshi agụgọ gwa ha si n'ihe ịrịba ama emela o. N'ihe ịrịba ama emela o. Gwa ha si ọ n'ihe ịrịba ama emela o. Je gwa ha bụ ndị na-eshi agụgọ gwa ha si ọ n'ihe ịrịba ama emela o. N'ihe ịrịba ama emela o. Gwa ha si n'ihe ịrịba ama emela o. Je gwa ha je gwa no halele. Gwa ha si n'ihe ịrịba ama emela o. That will be your song and the song of your husband. You know why? Amara na mmiri ga-eme, ọ ga-eme ka obi dị gị mma o. Amara na nne m ga-eme o, ọ ga-eme ya ka obi dị gị mma o. That is how I know. Ọ ga-eme ya na oge eruola o. Oshimiri, ọ ga-eme ya na oge eruola. Amara m na ọ ga-eme ka obi dị gị mma. Amara m na ọ ga-eme o, ọ ga-eme ya na oge eruola o. Ndị otu m niile unu esika o. Ndị otu m niile kara aka. Ndị otu m niile unu siri ike. Onye m nọ n'obi ya kara aka. When I call you, ndị otu m, na-agụrụ n'egwu, people don't understand. Ama m na unu ga surprise ya na dia. Today is just Thursday. I'm not saying this week. Today is just Thursday. And she just sent me 5,000 naira. She had no amount in her account. She has nothing. I am seeing her account balance. She didn't blow it. Nothing remained. And she sent it to me. Please ask me your question. Ask. Hey! Please ask me your questions. So go ahead and ask me. Okay, I still have 40 minutes to get out, to log out, okay? You have visitors on the way coming. Share my video to touch the life of people, though. So many don't have money to go and pay for Orun Mini. They don't have money. They don't know how to do it. But when you share my video, you are touching them. Your own blessing is still there for you. When you share my video, you are encouraging others. Please. Ask me. If you have asked me a question before, I didn't answer you, please, can you come back? Somebody's asking me here. He said, thank you so much for the okpesi teaching this morning. Can I do it for myself? My business is not moving as I wanted it because I don't have money to stock up goods. I am into pharmacy business. I could have asked this from the Facebook, but I'm not allowed to comment there, so I use here. That is what one of my king is asking me. He's asking me a question. He said, can I use it for myself? That question is pregnant. Yes, you can use it for yourself. But the issue here is not you using the okpesi. The issue is you. What kind of medicine do you sell? I know you're watching me now, even though you cannot comment. You're watching me. So go to Facebook. I won't answer you here. I won't answer you here. Please go back to my live video and listen as I answer you, I'm not going to ask you that because a lot of you, I block you on Facebook because you're not doing anything for me. I'm blocking a lot of people. So I'm going to answer him here. He said, let me come again. He said, thank you so much for the okpesi teaching this morning. Can I do it for myself? My business is not moving as I wanted it because I don't have money to stock up goods. I am into pharmacy business. I could have asked this from Facebook, but I'm not allowed to comment there, so I use here. Sometimes, most of you have not accepted your friend request, so all you do is what? Follow me. If you follow me, you can be commenting on what I'm doing. Now, I'm going to answer you here, as I know you are watching. Okay, number one. What medicine are you selling? So a lot of people who are into pharmaceutical, that is chemists. Let me use that word, chemist. Right there, you do abortion. Right there, you sell abortion pills. Right there, you do all kind of things, all in the name of making money. That is why you see people who are into chemists, they will rise up. Later, they will fall. And they remain that level. Every time I post on social media, what I'm here is to give life, to help you to make money and give life. So I don't do something that will make you to steal from somebody in the name of Yahoo or whatever name you need to call it. You can't be doing good and be doing evil. You can't be giving life and be taking life. If you like, put 10 billion naira there, it will turn to zero. Before you start doing any spiritual work, examine yourself. Abortion. Concentrating on your abortion doing. Abortion pills. Anything that will go contrary to What Creator made in a man's life, in a woman's life, you are doing it. It cannot work. I know a lot of people who are into that. They stock up their shop, it falls. If you're in your shop, and you have sex inside of your shop, it will fall. Whether in your car or your shop. A lot of women who have big business, they have sex inside their shop today. Their shop is neither growing or falling. It's just like that. That others can do it and go scot-free doesn't mean you can do it and go scot-free. Yes, you can use your okpesi for yourself. You are not married. You are looking for a child. Things are hard for you. You can use it for yourself. Everybody said my mother is a nice woman, but who is that bad, wicked mother-in-law? It's not my mother. It's not my mother. No, my mother doesn't do that. But who? Please, and please, examine yourself before you do this. Now, writing that you need money, you need your shop to grow, you need to get promoted. Please, are you in line with working hard to be promoted? Are you in line in bettering yourself? You can use this okpesi and write your name and everything that you need. Well, how is your life? And somebody will come, you give them abortion pills, you help them to drink something that will flush out the baby. And you want to make it in your shop as a pharmaceutical person. It cannot work. It all depends on what you do. I know a lot of women, some time ago I said, I have learned from people who have done this work today, they don't see food to chop. If I dash them 5,000 naira, they don't worship me as God. I know if a woman, all she does is she says the one you, but her own only is about woman body. If she touch you, she will know if you have sickness or not. If she touch you, she will know what is wrong with you. She's a herbalist. And that woman died at 130 years. Nobody cook her food. Very old, but very strong. Very old, but very strong. If the problem is with you and your husband, she will tell you. I almost have a little bit complication when I was pregnant for my twins. So I was going there for massaging every week. And she gave me a lot of herbal mixtures, all soaking very hot. I was drinking it. And today I gave back my children at almost 20 years today, this year. Now, when she died, her last daughter was the one that inherited it. She's older than me. Up to now, she's older than me. But her first son inherited the one that if you want to do abortion, there is a leaf, 2 or 3 leaves he gets. He will grind it, roll it, and ask you to insert it into your body. And when you insert into your body, you will see hell for one day. As if say you want born picking. And that child will flush out. It won't flush out as blood though. It will flush out as you will see the baby. The child will look like a small lizard baby. With all the ears and all the nose coming out. It all depends on when you want to go and do it. And sometime when I was asking that woman, he said, no, everybody has their own. I can't put my hand in evil because I give life. I can't take life. And now the last daughter is the one that is doing what the mother is doing. They don't go to water to go and ring bell. Oh. They don't ring bell. They are not Igbos. I've never seen that woman go to ring bell. If you go to her house, you will not see okpesi. You will not see altar. No. It's just an old woman's house. She died at 130. Today, her daughter is doing, her last daughter, who is older than me, is doing that. The first son is leave, 2 or 3 leave. He will grind it together and give you. Go check inside your body. The pikin will come out after 24 hours. They are still living, no. They are still alive. So I begin to wonder why somebody will be doing oral for Yahoo boys and you're still going to water to ring a bell. And you're still tying people for people. That is a very mighty confusion. Seriously. You can do it for yourself. But whatever you write here, whatever you write on this body, if your life is going contrary to it, you are confusing yourself, it cannot work. It cannot work. If your life is confused, it cannot work. What you write here, if what you leave here, it's not the same thing, it cannot work. You come back and say, I'm fake. My name is Yoko. And do not forget that I'm fake. Very wonderful, sweet fake. So please go ahead and ask him your question. I have 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go out. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. Ask. Okay. Okay. You say, all right, thanks. Okay, I've answered your question. If I did not accept your friend request, please go and follow me. I'm tired of seeing people say I cannot comment on you. Go and follow me. Me, I cannot accept everybody's friend request. I don't even have strength. When you follow me, you can be commenting on what I do. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Esther Marina. It will be easier for you to access my videos there faster. Very, very fast. Very, very fast. 3 minutes for me to go, okay? Please share my video so that some people who it is teaching it in their world as their group chat, they can teach it and help others. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes to go. Two minutes to go. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Any more question? Any more question? Any more question? Thank you so much, my queen. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go. Two. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I wish you all the best. 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 Okay. Wish you all the best. Okay, a minute to go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today at Illumina Temple Center. Inside our classroom, Illumina Cosmic Discovery, on the topic, the many uses of okpesi / statues. Share my video to help and encourage others, okay? Join me on YouTube at Esther Marina. Also follow me on TikTok at Esther Marina. Here on Facebook, my backup account is Mane Zioko. Okay, I have 2 Instagram accounts. First one, Esther 4. Second one, Mane Zioko. Okay, share my video to touch others, to reach others. Please, some of you who have what it takes to teach, please. No time. Help people. Help people. A lot of evil is going on now in the country. Nobody is safe. As an I don't care about before. A lot of killings, a lot of rituals are going on. Please, it is high time we start teaching our children that being wealthy is not just about money. It's not just about having cars, and these are things they will definitely get. When is their time to get it? To not encourage your children. You don't know what they are doing. They are buying you cars and you're jumping up and down, and you are using it to oppress others and say their children have not bought car. What do? All fingers are not equal. Please, the change starts with you, with me, in your house, in my house. Okay? Whether you know that your children are doing evil or not, now your children know you to go rip more. If you're not talking now, tomorrow they go use you for money rituals. So, and also educate your daughters. Don't force them to become what they are not. Don't ask money from your girl children because others, their daughters are giving them money. What do they do? What is your daughter doing that she's using that kind of phone? Were you the one that bought it? Were you the one that bought it? You send your daughter to school and she comes back with all kind of crazy phone. And you are happy. What does she do? Your daughter is putting on with on of 1 million naira. You choose not to see it because you are a born-again Christian. It has blinded your eyes. After all, it's my daughter. Stop encouraging them. Create time for your children so that both of you will talk. All of you will sit down and talk. They can ask you questions. Don't be like our parents who does not like to be asked questions. It's okay. Let's leave them. We're not blocking anybody. They're not here today. They go here tomorrow. But there will be a hearing. I beg. Valentine, they finish. Christmas, they finish. Easter, they finish. New Year, they finish. You don't get it today, you get it tomorrow. I beg. I beg. Things are no longer the way it used to be. Say you know keep a person, no be say your children no go kill. You know kill people. You no kill anybody. No me say your pikin no go kill anybody. These ones, they have become something else. We can't tell them not to go out. We can't tell them not to have friends. But you can lead by example. Children don't listen to what you say. They watch what you do. Do your own no. You go in for it. I beg. Obi here jide offer maka na oji offer ogana. Onya ga na nwanne ya maka na nwanne de na mba ebe bele ugo bele nkesi bi ebe. Why ga isi mebe? Nkugi di iche nkomo di iche. Marakwa na aka aja aja na ebute ọnụ mmanụ. O metere ya ebu. No matter what you do, aka aja ga barịrị gị n'anya. Mana aka eji emecha ose ọdọkwanụ mekpe ya n'anya. Aka eji emechasi ose ọdọrọ mekpe ya n'anya maka echi. What may not in your lifetime to happen in the lifetime of your children. But there will be a reckoning. Bikono. To be a rich man is not about money, about cars. Bikono ko onye obana mụrụ anya mụrụ akọ. Let the children not use us for money ritual. Ọkwa ka ọ dị na mmadụ mụtara onye gburu ya. Your children are buying cars. What do? They say they're into business, online business. What kind of online business? Are they happy? At what age did your husband make it? At what age are they making it? These are questions you need to ask yourself. Before you say somebody's envying you. Nobody's envying you. It's just in a turn by turn. Your turn will be morning, my own afternoon, and that person's own turn at night. You know me saying no go reach my turn, you go reach your turn, you go reach my own turn. Let's not encourage these people. Stop telling them your mate has made it, you have not made it. Please stop that. Stop that. After all, your mate are dead. After all, your mate are governors and presidents. Forget about it. Now you have the power to shout and scream. They go hear you. Time go reach you, no fit shout. They go mess you up. Give you the money that is gotten from somebody's blood. And also give you the money they got from scamming people. You're going for it. I don't know. Universe does not know that you don't know. They don't care that you don't know. Money is you. Mwesio udo diri ndi chọrọ udo. Ifunanya chọrọ diri ndi chọrọ ifunanya. Akụ na ụba ogologo ndụ na-arụ isi ike dịkwara ndị chọrọ ya nụ. Ịghọtago? Ehe. Asị na a na-aga n'ubi ji a na-aka. Nwee na-asị o. Amamihe pụrụ iche. Akọ na uche pụrụ iche. Ezi nghọta pụrụ iche dịrị mụ na gị. Ogologo ndụ na-arụ isi ike dịrị mụ na gị. Akụ na ụba. Kwụrụ akụ na ụba dịrị mụ na gị. Wee si o ka akụ na ụba anyị ga-abịa ka ọ ya ga-eri ego ahapụ ịbịa. That is why you need to be happy. Your wife is telling you your mate has made money. Tell her that her father's mate are dead, her brother's mate are poor. Don't let anybody force you into what you don't want to do. Because when you die, you walk and go, only you walk and come. If your wife is pressurizing you, cursing you, I think it's high time you leave that marriage. Let her go to her father's house and rest. You too, you rest. One more ebule, one madu, one madu ebule, one more. Ndo mmiri, ndo asu, ndo ihe echi, ndo gị. If your mother, your father no make her, they shouldn't force you to make it. If it is easy, why they no make her? Don't let somebody stress you. Whether mama, brother, sister, uncle, husband, wife. Don't let anybody push you into their timeline. It will mess you up. And also you don't push somebody out of their timeline into your own timeline. A lot of people want to be doctors and lawyers. And because they are not able to do that, they want their children to be doctors and lawyers. You have messed up their mind and their brain. If you concentrate in your life, I concentrate on my own. All you need to do for your children is to guide them. You can't make your children become what you want them to be. You just mess them up. What goes around comes around. Whatever you throw up, it will come down. Law of gravity will take it up. The same law of gravity will bring it down. It is like that in our lives. Money is yoke. I love you guys.